Não vai pro tiroteio, não. Vai na precisão. Eu quero ter constância no jab, cara.
Oh! Spin kick sets him down. And now trying to end it.
Big ground and pound here. Harris.
Oh! That's gonna do it. Another one. Shavkat Rakhmonov still undefeated and still a huge problem for welterweights to deal with.
It's the precision that he has with every strike that he throws. With bad intentions, it finds the mark and it does damage.
Right
Scary.
on cue, Paul.
Scary prospect.
The next generation
seriously,
of championship
right
contenders.
You're looking at a contender at welterweight, 100%. Look at this spinning hook kick. Right on the side of the head, sends him down, wobbles him. He's still sort of in it. But then look at how straight and accurate these shots just starts raining them down. He eventually finds the chin there. Another one. See you later. Woo! Another spinning, look at this, spinning hook, oh, right behind the ear, goes right around the guard, lands perfectly. And Harris knew this. When we talked to him, he knew that these are the things he's got to look out for, but it's one thing to recognize it, it's another thing to be able to stop it. Hopefully Harris is okay. Got put out, luckily, referee there just in time to jump in there. He doesn't have to take any more on this.
Oh, he's choking, he's choking, he's choking. Oh, he's choking.
He's on it, he's on it.
Oh, did he tap with the other hand? He did!
Wow.
17 up,
Put him to
17 down! Shavkat Rakhmonov, too good!
Dang, bro, this dude's good.
Too good.
Man, he's good.
My goodness.
And he's tough. Because he got hurt bad.
He got hurt bad.
He's good.
He put pressure on him. Return fire. He showed everything. He showed everything that everybody's been wondering. How would he deal with a top contender? How would he deal with a durable guy? How would he deal with a guy with great takedown defense? How would he deal with a guy when he got rocked? Well, we found out. Look at this. High head kick. Stunned him.
When he threw two back-to-back.
Yes. Neil comes back here. Boom! Look at this left hand. Had Rakhmonov in all sorts of trouble here. And then look at this right hand. Beautiful piston-like right hand by Rakhmonov. Look at this, another one. Now look at this knee to the body, nasty knee to the body. See Jeff cover up. And here's the finish.
Starts choking him and he threads that left leg inside. Look at that. Watch how he puts the left leg inside. Oh my goodness, he's just arching
and
into
just
the
leans
choke.
on him.
Yeah.
He tapped and just slumped to sleep. Wow.
Man.
Just wow. This guy's as legit as it gets.
Just knows how to find the finish, right? Like, that wasn't something technical. That was just, I want to finish this fight. And he did it.
He has worked so hard on his reads as a boxer. Early clinch situation now.
Two punches landed in there.
Yeah.
One by Aspinall, one by Blades. Blades landed a nice left hook there. Aspinall landed a right hand.
Kind of looked like Tom was going to go for the takedown. Maybe just to prove a point.
Yep. Tom can't be reckless, and Curtis can't take the big reactions.
Yeah, that's
Curtis
a nice combination.
Curtis
by
can't
Curtis.
but the right hand sits him down.
Aspinall. Blades nearly down and out early. That's it. It's over. Aspinall retains the throne.
Unbelievable. The power is different. The finishing instincts are just different. Wow.
You know, I was thinking the first entry by Aspinall might have been a bit reckless, but I think he just knew that if he can touch Blades, he can put him out.
No man alive. I'm telling you right now, unbelievable.
And still, Tom Aspinall getting it done by first round knockout tonight. And with respect to the undisputed champion, Jon Jones, this is the active competing heavyweight. And he looks like a real problem for all of the other big men in this heavyweight division. Tonight's fight replay is brought to you by Monaco Can Cocktails. 2 shots in every can. Feel the fun.
He's a problem for any man on planet Earth, including Curtis Blades, of course. Just misses with the right hand there, but the left sat him down, follows up. Curtis trying to get back to his knees, and from here, Tom just swarms him right hand after right hand, throws in a few lefts. Those shots were just too much. Margado steps in, boom! Look at that. Connects with a jab. That's what dropped it. The right hand pretty much missed. Off balance, solid jab. And then from there, it's the finishing instincts. And it's also the speed that he can pounce on his prey. And then the speed that he can deliver the shots. Just one after the other. Curtis is protesting though.
Yeah, Blades with an immediate protest, but that was not a good visual. Hard to argue with Mark Goddard's stoppage there.
The entire country and around the world.
We talk about Pavlovich's size, but DC, Tom Aspinall walked into the fighter meeting and you said to him, man, you are enormous.
Boy, he looks so much bigger in person, right? But it's because he's a little taller, long and lean for the heavyweight division. That's not what you used to seeing. Oh, he hurt him.
Sergey tagged him early.
Yeah, Tom took it though.
But he knows.
Oh, he's on notice now.
Yeah, he's on notice.
Toyo Tires, official tire of UFC.
You can't make any mistakes with Sergey.
Aspinall's father, Andy, in his corner. He's been at essentially every training session since Tom was 8 years old.
Those leg kicks will pay dividends.
That was sensational. That was sensational.
Oh, he's the real deal.
Tom Aspinall is the real deal. My goodness.
And there is Michael Bisping.
I told you, mate.
Michael Bisping won his UFC title, of course, on 2 weeks' notice. He believes Tom Aspinall eventually will be the best heavyweight of all time. Tom Aspinall.
World fortune teller
champion.
now.
Yes, he does.
Man, how sensational. I can't wait to see it again. It happened so fast. Let's take another look at it. Here we go. Tom Aspinall, interim heavyweight champion, and this is how it went down. Boom, right to the temple. Oh! The speed of Aspinall on display. Let's take one more time.
That right hand was
boom,
nasty.
right hand to the temple, rocked him.
And then he hit him again.
That was the one that put him down.
Yeah,
that was the second one.
The first one was nasty.
Here we see it again. Here's the first one in slow motion.
Bink, bink.
Boom, on the temple.
Oh, Sergey's gone already, though.
He's gone already. Tom Aspinall. Man, nobody in the heavyweight division is as fast as that cat.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. That was amazing.
And there is the reaction from
Fight Tamer with the Hail Mary, but look out! He's trying for another submission, and there is the tap! He continues to pile onto his record. Charles Dubronx Oliveira.
Absolutely incredible. Hurt him on the feet, swarmed on him with the punches, and then got the choke. That is how it's done. Wow!
Charles Oliveira does it back in Brazil. And times are good for the fighter from Sao Paulo.
Times are very good.
Well, he entered the fight on a 3-fight winning streak, won the performance of the night bonus in all 3 of them, en route to setting the all-time mark for UFC submissions. Perhaps we're looking at 4 for 4 in bonuses and victories.
Here it is. Beautiful up elbow, wobbles him, he's very hurt there. Uppercut landed, there's another look at that elbow, that was beautiful. And here's an uppercut, and then he just swarms. Tamer turns his back, the referee actually, you know, it was good, he let them fight, but he could have stopped that there. And then boom, uppercut, all over him here. Tamer doesn't know what's going on. Oliveira's having a field day, grabs the neck. And then once you're rocked, once you're wobbled like this, you've got no no sense of really what's going on, so it's no surprise that he got the submission. But
a standing ovation for the athletes here in Houston as round 2 gets underway. Chandler working off of that jab early. Oh! Knocked down for Oliveira now! Now a knee to the body for Charles and a right hand! Chandler returns it! Now Chandler is down! Charles Oliveira is the undisputed UFC lightweight champion!
Congratulations!
My goodness! Wow!
Charles Oliveira has done it!
How in the world does it change that fast?
Oh my
That's
goodness!
the game we play, right?
Oh my goodness!
And
From that round to
Wow.
that, he's got blood on the
Wow.
boss. Look at that, he got blood on the boss.
Wow!
And when he came to the broadcast booth, he had 2 words, those echoed by Michael Chandler on Fight Island. Surprise, surprise, Charles Oliveira is the champ.
Is the champion.
I mean,
look at him dancing. Oh my God, how happy is he? We haven't seen this since Jose Aldo beat Chad Mendes and he ran out into the crowd.
This is
in Rio.
crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Brought to you by Nemiroff,
Here we
old
go.
character since 1872.
Oliveira with a crisp left foot. Look at that. Sits him down. I mean, perfect technique, as we were saying about Oliveira. He doesn't extend himself with anything. He's never out of line. Look how he's throwing these shots. Look at this.
Look at his right hand. too.
Perfect.
See where his right hand was?
Perfect.
Right where it's supposed to be.
It's always where it's supposed to be. Everything's perfect. Look at that right hand. Boom on the top. Chases him down. There's the left hook. I mean, everything is picture perfect, and Big Dan Murgliata seen enough. Unbelievable.
Can you believe it, though?
It's so crazy when it happens like that fast. That's where the issue is, right? It's when you see Charles Oliveira get beat up in the way that he did in round 1. For that to switch that quickly, and he is now the champion. So crazy.
Needs a kick. Prochazka still foot on the gas pedal. Reyes still firing back. Toughness shown on each side. Spinning elbow! Wow! Jiri Prochazka!
spinning elbow puts him face first into the octagon.
This is an ominous presence coming to you from the Czech Republic, who ends it with a spinning elbow knockout. Jiri Prochazka's for real, ladies and gentlemen. For real. Smart move, presented by Cricket Wireless. Smile, you're on Cricket. Holy smokes.
I mean, look at this. Comes over with the right elbow, the boom, spins with the left, connects with the point, and Reyes is down and out, and he is not getting back up anytime soon. Right elbow, left elbow, finds the target, out like a light, job done. My word, we got a new contender.
Look at this.
Look at it. Boom. Boom. The creativity, the diversity of the side.
That was a big right hand. He hurt him bad.
Rakic nearly out on his feet. Prochazka puts pressure. Oh, big knee now.
Jiri Prochazka.
Oh, Rakic lands now, but then he stumbles down.
Jiri Prochazka, boys.
Look what he's got his arm completely turned behind his back.
Oh, my goodness.
Rakic is in deep,
hurt
deep
bad.
trouble. This could be it.
He's in a lot of trouble. He's trying to trap Jiri.
Oh, big elbows from Prochazka now.
That's it.
Oh my goodness. He's trying to get up with it.
That'll do it. How about the rally tonight? The Czech Republic, Jiri Prochazka moving on up.
Jiri Prochazka is an animal.
Savage,
I mean,
bro.
he is an animal.
He is a savage.
He just threw himself into the fire to land bombs.
He got his butt kicked and said, not tonight. You're going to have to fight me if you want to beat me. It ain't going to be pretty. And when it wasn't pretty, Jiri Prochazka, he shined. Look at that right hand. I mean, the power is undeniable. But it's the mental strength, right, John? It's his ability to get through almost being one leg, fighting in the wrong stance, and him just exploding to Alexander Rakic. Landed that knee there, and look at that, he gets away. The space allows Rakic to fall, and Jiri just jumps on him. I mean, what a fantastic performance by the former champion. And this has been a crazy night, man. Crazy night.
Crazy fight right there, and Rakic certainly fought valiantly in defeat, but you
would see that he could capitalize on it.
He just took a pretty good right hand there by Pereira.
Both guys stand very straight up.
Yes.
And I think that is why a level change or a shot on Pereira would be good, because he's...
Oh! That's what we're talking about. That's it.
That's why.
That's what I'm talking about.
Done it again.
That's why.
You cannot stand in front of that man.
Can't play with that dude,
that
man.
That power is different. It's extraordinary.
You can't play with this dude, man.
Coming to a top 5 near you shortly, and perhaps the next middleweight title challenger, Alex Pereira.
People think they get it, but this guy does that to the best kickboxers on planet Earth.
That left hook was nasty.
And that's his signature technique. The thing about him is he's got that nuclear option. You cannot make a mistake. And Sean Strickland decided he was going to stand right in front of him.
The fight replay is brought to you by Sweet Sweat. Check out their website, sportsresearch.com.
Look at the beauty in this hook. I mean, it's perfect.
That's perfect.
He just leans in, and he gets you thinking that you're all right standing in front of him, and then just torques that right on the chin.
Guys, bring that back one more time. Watch Pereira when he circles. Watch how Pereira just sets his level. Watch that level change, guys. When his feet set, look at him. Level change, spring it to the left hook.
Boom.
That's nasty.
I mean, that is the same hook he knocked out Adesanya with.
Dude, he hit him, and hey, Strickland's done at this point. And then look at the follow-up. Oh,
the
my
accuracy,
goodness.
the IQ of his striking.
I love that, Joe. He almost propels himself into the shot. He's moving left, settle, left hook is over. I mean, we talked about it very shortly before.
Stop. Continue.
Please, get out of here.
Big early knockdown for Peloton.
Oh, my goodness.
Chimaev has it, and still, Alex Peloton Pereira maintains the throne.
My goodness. My goodness. My goodness.
This guy right here.
My goodness.
Wow.
What a killer.
He just gave him no pause. I'm okay. 10 seconds later.
He literally pushed him aside like, don't touch me. Don't stop this. I'm killing this dude.
Oh, my God. But you saw it. He lost respect with Jamal, so he started to really press.
My God. Look at this.
Oh, they're giving him black
belt. Just gave him his black belt.
See, I never understand this thing.
I don't get it either.
There was no grappling.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Give it to him. Maybe he's going to give it to him anyway, but...
He's the every belt champion.
Yeah, he's whatever the hell he needs.
This dude just knocked out Jamal Hill in the first round.
And he made it look easy.
You could see, though, Joe, when he lost respect for the power coming back in his direction.
Yes. He lost
because he got more aggressive.
Not just for the power, but the skill level. The skill level was very different.
You could see it. You could see when he said, okay, I'm going to go get him.
All that, the awkward movement just doesn't work when you're dealing with a guy who's so good at kickboxing. Let's see it again here. So he caught it on the nuts. Herb says stop. He's like, no, get out of here.
And he just goes. It's a straight right. Oh, no, it's a left hook again.
Boom, boom.
It must be jarring, the power that he hits you with.
Look at that.
Look at the eyes roll back. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, he broke Francis Ngannou's record by a significant amount in the power cube punch.
Oh,
he had 190,000 in the power cube punch.
Well, and he's not even throwing full throttle. It's location, it's technique. This dude, man,
John,
I'm running out of superlatives.
John, he's knocking people out when he's not even hitting them clean. That one, he hits Jamal, right? Can we run that back one more time, guys? He hits Jamal. Sure, it lands, right? But it's not like his whole fist is making contact.
Right.
That right hand that Max Holloway landed made complete contact with Justin Gaethje's face. Alex Pereira, I mean, he's like shovel, hook, uppercut this, and he knocks your eyes in the back of your head. It's unbelievable the power that this man possesses.
And he won't even hit his 3-year UFC anniversary of being on this roster until November. We've talked about rapid rises, Conor McGregor, Israel Adesanya, fighters becoming,
to say the least.
Something about going into the third round.
Luque wraps the neck there as Brown tipped over that knee. He was
That
up.
was not illegal. That was not illegal. Wow. That was a legal shot. That was a legal shot.
The knee was the beginning of the end, and it's another knockout win for the silent assassin.
The way I saw that, that looked like a legal shot to me. He didn't have his hands down on the floor yet.
No, I agree. I mean, we'll take a look at it, but he wasn't down. Then he went down after that knee, and then just
that knee was hard.
Finishing skills there from Vicente Luque. Wow.
Luque is just a hammer.
So impressive, man.
He's a
Huge
hammer,
performance for Luque. It's time for Step Up with Boost Mobile. Vicente Luque staying in his kitchen for the full 10 minutes and ends it just before the end of the second round.
Boy, does he. And we'll see right here. Let's see where his hands go. He's got up. They weren't quite down. He wanted to reach. Luque held his head up and kept him from touching the ground beforehand.
Yeah.
That is not illegal from my look. Let's see it again. Right here, he's reaching. It's not down yet. Nope. See how he holds him up? Luque held him up.
You're right.
He held him up and kneed him in the face so that he could get the free one in. But that's what happens. The ref tells you in the back, don't reach down and try to touch, because that's
you're better
still a
off taking
legal
knee.
shot.
Just better off taking knee if you're going to want to ground yourself. But, you know, I hope everything's okay for Randy Brown. Still a young guy.
Tough position to be, but usually you see this in the beginning of fights because you're not quite used to getting punched yet. You kind of want to warm up before you start getting hit in the face.
Luque, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt, started Muay Thai at 15 years old. It was at that point, about 9 years ago, when he decided to commit his life to this and be a fighter. Nice jab lands for Hector Urbina.
And Urbina throwing very, very heavy punches, usually one or two at a time, but the combinations of Vicente Luque in the pocket are landing very crisp. Unbelievable overhand right by Vicente Luque in the pocket. Oh my goodness.
Vicente Luque lights him up in Brasilia. They attend to Hector Urbina. Gotta be careful playing with fire in the pocket. Luque lands flush, and they are standing and cheering here in his native Brasilia.
And that was an incredible, incredible. Vicente Luque was just willing to sit in the pocket and throw heat with Urbina. They just sat there, right there. You got to see it. Overhand right, left hook, right uppercut, left hook, and then he follows it up with a powerful overhand right that just lands right here on the button, right at the end of the matchup. Bam, right here, and he goes down. That was the last one. He was already a little rocked from the first 3 punches that were very heavily landed, but this last overhand right just was right on the button. Bam. And that's
nicely there, did Aldo.
Oh, nice right hand by Jeremy Stephens. Jeremy's much better when he's the one going forward and going first.
That got Stephens' attention. Jose Aldo to the body.
What a body shot by Jose Aldo.
Stephens trying to rally through adversity here, DC.
What a body shot by Jose Aldo. And he's still wincing. Jeremy's still wincing in pain.
Stephens in a world of trouble here.
Yeah, but Jeremy's doing a good job, though. He's holding the hand and showing the ref that he's still there. It's over now.
That'll do it. The King of Rio is back. Jose Aldo.
Wow. What a body shot by Jose Aldo Jr.
And that should mute the doubters. The consensus greatest featherweight of all time cools off Jeremy Stephens and gets the round 1 finish tonight. And Jose Aldo can exhale. Wow.
Look at that. Look at the performance of the greatest featherweight champ in UFC history. He was hurt. He was hurt. But he went back in there, got back in the fight, and then once Stephens started letting him dictate, he eventually found his shot. What a body shot. And in his prime, we saw him throw that punch constantly and follow with leg kicks. What a performance by Jose Aldo Jr.
Jeremy Stephens immediately contested the stoppage. We'll get back to that in a second, but it seemed to be the right decision by the referee. Move of the fight, sponsored by Metro PCS. Get knockout coverage of the UFC on a network that covers 99% of people in the US.
You saw Aldo just kind of slipping those punches by Stephens. Right there, he went right body shot, left body shot. Jeremy could not hide the pain. Hey, it's that liver. It happened earlier, and what did we say? It shuts your body down. It does not matter what your mind is telling you. Your body shut down, it's over. Now look at this. Once Jeremy goes to his belly there, that's a position of the fight's over. I believe the referee made the right call. You can't roll to your belly there and take unanswered shots. I know it wasn't many, but it was enough to stop the fight. Great job by Jose Aldo.
And somewhat remarkably, just his third UFC finish and his first stoppage win inside the Octagon since August of 2013. Jose Aldo Jr. Doubt this man at your own.
Shot there from Aldo. Now he puts it together on top. Jose Aldo gets busy on the feet. Body shots. Aldo is wobbled but trying to hang in.
The knees in the face.
Jose Aldo turning back the crowd. Jose Aldo. Blind knockouts.
Wow. Whoa. That was crazy.
I don't know if it's on the schedule, but it is Carnival in Fortaleza tonight.
That's the second time this year an eagle has flown out of the Octagon.
He's very wobbly.
Wow. That was vintage Jose Aldo. My word.
Vintage indeed.
Looking for the body shot. Once he had him hurt, he swarmed all over him and was relentless.
Say this isn't your last year, Jose Aldo. What a performance as he shows up in Fortaleza. Well, the feeling out process ended rather quickly.
Wow. He was looking for that body shot throughout the fight and was kind of concerned, but man, it worked out. And even when he had him wobbled, he kept ripping the body one after the other. Incredible. And we see him here celebrating with his head coach, Andre Pedernera's longtime coach and mentor.
Watch your fingers.
Here we go again. Left hook. Body.
Big time shots, volume, he sensed the finish, went after it, and boy, exclamation point for Jose Aldo.
Well, one punch set it off, and then from there he was like a dog with a bone. He just didn't give up. He chased him all over the Octagon, and that was that. It was done. And I'm surprised he didn't twist his ankle when he jumped off like that.
Brazilian long jump team has a new prospect.
Rampage, extremely entertaining. And all the pre-fight interviews getting set for tonight's main event.
Well, Rampage is always colorful. I love his interviews. You just never know what he's going to say.
He's the funniest guy in MMA. Oh, big right hand by Rampage and a left hook.
Liddell steps away. Chuck looking to engage.
That left hand is really a distraction. He loops it out there to get you to look at it. And the next thing you know, you're eating that right.
He does like to throw that looping left hook, though, and he used it to knock out Kevin Randleman. Left hook to the body. He's hurt! Rampage! He's done! Rampage Jackson is the new light heavyweight champion! Unbelievable!
Wow, caught him flush and flattened him out, came down on top of him, hammer hands and finishes. Chuck looked like he started to defend himself and he got a good shot and went flat again.
Randy,
and that's when Jon stepped in.
I'm coming to you next time I place a bet.
Liddell is in disbelief. Rampage is the light heavyweight champion.
Wow. Let's get a good look at that.
Chuck just said to John Hackleman, Joe, what happened?
The right hook right on the button.
Hurt badly.
Here he's still defending himself, and then watch, he goes flat
Hammer
right
fist.
there.
Oh, he was limp. He went limp.
He went flat right there.
Very justified. Very
Great job by
justified
John
stopping.
McCarthy.
Right hand, bang.
Right on the
That's it.
button. He ducks under. Right looping hook. Chuck's down. He's defending himself, trying to get his legs. Watch him go flat right there.
Definitely a justified stoppage. And you know, Quinton Jackson, he has said in the past that he had a terrible camp before. He used to work out with a guy who only had him training with amateurs. But ever since he's been boxing with Juanito and doing his Muay Thai with Chris Riley at Legends, he just looks fantastic. I can't believe this. This place is in disbelief, and Chuck couldn't even focus there.
No, absolutely.
You see when Big John McCarthy's pulling him down.
Front leg, courtesy of Forrest Griffin. Still went the distance, though.
but curiously enough, he's still not checking leg kicks.
Rampage with a quick jab.
Good left hand! Silva is out! It is all! Wow! Quinton Rampage Jackson knocks out Wanderlei Silva! Wow! Revenge is sweet.
He sent a bit of a message right afterwards. Chuck Liddell looking.
Chuck didn't look very happy there.
No, he didn't.
I guess he knows who he was rooting for.
Yeah, exactly.
Man.
Rampage checking on Wanderlei. Great show of class.
Quinton Rampage Jackson gets his revenge via left hook to the jaw. One punch. Everything else was just unnecessary. He was out cold. Look at this, Mike. Torque turns his whole body into it.
That knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Actually, a right hook knocked out Chuck Liddell. Boom! But a hook. Bam! On the button. And those punches were unnecessary. He was out, but, you know, Quinton was amped up. One punch put him completely.
Kalash is tough, though. You see him, he's not going to quit.
Kalash has never been stopped. Chase Hooper getting close.
Oh, buddy, that's close.
tight. Body that's under the neck, too.
He's fighting the hands. He's doing the right thing here.
Look at how calm, though, Kalash is staying in the face of some severe adversity. Right? Like, most people panic, and that's when they get submitted. Kalash actually stayed patient. You can see it in his face, the concern. But he didn't panic and get himself deeper into submission.
This is good.
Big ground
strikes. Mark Smith watching the action closely. Oh, Kalash has got nothing left. It's all hard at this point.
Man,
he is exhausted.
This is huge for Chase here if he can get this finish in the third over a veteran like Kalash.
That'll do it! With 2 minutes to go, Chase Hooper becomes the first to stop Felipe Kalash.
Wow. That was impressive, man.
Really impressive.
He spoke to us about his advancements. He's gotten better.
There's no doubt about it. And he talked to us about the UFC Performance Institute, cutting smarter. I mean, clearly the cardiovascular base was there late in the fight. Chase Hooper 2.0 in your living room tonight.
Yeah, let's take a look at some of the work here from Chase. Beautiful takedowns, nonstop pace here, drags Kalash down, and he's just always either fighting for submissions in this fight or landing ground and pound. And you can hear his corner, and he's listening. He's letting that ground and pound set up his grappling, which is what this young man needed to do. And then on full display at the end of the fight, when he's finally worn his opponent out, he goes in for the finish, and he's just overwhelming Kalash with ground and pound, and Mark Smith had seen enough. Chase Hooper is back, and he's a new breed of fighter right now.
And to Jeff Hoagland and Shane White Eagle and all the coaches in South Carolina, congratulations on a big win tonight. Chase Hooper's getting a hot mic when the prelims continue live. Stay with us.
As they're scrambling.
I don't know if Tamer gets in it again if he's going to get out. I don't know if you get out of those rear chokes like that more than one time in the fight.
Hooper cranking that head,
he did a great job. Look at that. Tamer did a great job going to his back.
Okay, triangle cover. Yep, triangle cover.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, he cut him up.
Triangle.
He cut him up.
While he's getting smashed. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he just said his fight's done. He ain't going nowhere.
Jason Herzog's very close to stopping it. There it is.
The dream is alive and well. Chase Hooper making good on the debut tonight.
Wow.
He went to that mounted triangle and just beat the crap out of him. It was unbelievable.
Credit to David Tamer for getting out of that choke.
Well, this dream for Chase Hooper of being a pro fighter dates to 13 years old. Ice water in his veins as he gets it done in the debut tonight, man. A lot of action. Joe, take us through it if you would.
Yeah, here we go. You see Chase diving on that ankle, gets him to the ground, but gets really caught deep here in this anaconda choke. Boom, and he gets caught with a big right hand by Tamer. I mean, he faced adversity in this fight, but once it got to the ground here, you see him get that long body and those long arms around the neck. This is a big part of it here. I mean, the fact that David Tamer was able to get out of this choke is truly phenomenal. But once Hooper got on top of him with that mounted triangle, that was just nasty. And Jason Herzog had seen enough. Beautiful performance by a 20-year-old kid.
Absolutely incredible what he has already accomplished to this point in time.
Back in the eye a second time, it could be even on the scorecards with that point deducted from Poirier too.
Well, for Justin Gaethje, despite the fact that he has a lot of experience in 5-round fights, this is the first time he's seen a fourth.
Big left hand lands by Poirier. He's looking for the finish here.
Gaethje hurt.
Gaethje's hurt bad, but he's been here before.
Gaethje nearly out on his feet. Poirier continues to land.
But he doesn't have the wherewithal to clinch.
Dustin Poirier, goodness! Knockout!
Oh my gosh, he does it.
He does not.
Big punch.
A fight for the ages in Glendale goes to the Louisianan, Dustin Poirier. So Dustin Poirier dealt with the leg kicks. He dealt with the fellow legend Justin Gaethje. But the seminal blow comes in round 4, and Dustin Poirier closes the show. Our move of the fight is sponsored by Metro PCS, bringing you closer than ever to the UFC, putting knockout coverage in your hands by covering 99% of people in the US.
Dustin Poirier had thrown this counter left hand time and time again on the inside leg kick. This one landed clean. And right here, Justin Gaethje, an All-American wrestler, never tried to clinch, never tried to shoot a double leg. He did not have the understanding that I am hurt, I need to grab this guy. He stayed with what he has always done and tried to brawl. And Poirier is too smart, too sharp, too accurate, and found the kill shot. Great finish by Dustin Poirier.
What a war.
So Dustin Poirier, unofficial, but the record shows Dustin Poirier has never won a fight by guillotine. At least if my notes are accurate, under 3 minutes to go round 2.
As they usually are. So I don't think he's won by submission.
Oh, nice body shot from Poirier. And now he lands up top. Knocked out from Poirier!
Guillotine again, though. He's going for it again.
Against Dustin Poirier.
He cannot. He hits so hard, his boxing is too good, but man, is he tested.
He was tested. But just like Dyer Davis told him, he's not on your level striking. Get your hands going, and when he did, you saw him hurt Benoit Saint-Denis twice in that round.
22nd UFC win for Dustin Poirier, and you gotta think few sweeter than that one. He retains his status as one of the very best lightweights in the world, and now comes over to greet his fallen foe.
Look at that uppercut. Oh my God, picture perfect. He had him stunned. Shot to the body, eats a body kick. There's a left hook, right hook, excuse me, straight left hand. He went for the guillotine again here, but let it go. And here's the right hook. Look at that right hook. Just tight.
We've talked about this.
Swinging.
We've talked about this time and time again. Dustin Poirier is a right-handed guy. He just fights southpaw, so when he hits you with the left, with the right hook, he is hitting you with his power hand, but it's in front, opposed to being behind. That was a nasty right hook by the former interim champion, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
This was a scary fight for Dustin Poirier.
For the victory. I mean, he's going to have to come through some fire to get into this second round, but that's under the neck.
That's it.
Oh, that looks tight.
Oh, good work
Yeah,
there.
I hate when I do that. I hate when I do that.
Turns into Chimaev, looking to find some ways of getting back to his feet. He might have to eat a couple of these on his way up.
Yeah, beautiful.
They
elbows
are
there,
vicious
John.
looking strikes.
He is going to town, but Reese still fighting. He's pushing off. You see, he's not giving up. He's not letting him just get the TKO, but now he's flattened out. This is trouble here.
This is a relentless attack here from Chimaev.
The ref is warning him.
Reese is trying to do what he can. He's trying to get those legs free. I mean, fair play to him. He's managed to create a bit of space here. He's covering, but he's got to try and get this mount position clear.
He's flicking them down.
Beautiful work from Chimaev.
He's blocking a lot of them, but that still doesn't feel good, bouncing off your forearm into your head.
Very, very impressive work.
43-0.
Wow.
And we still have 2:10 to go in this opening stanza.
Is it too late to say I want him to fight Kamaru Usman? Is it too late? Can we put him in there? Oh, beautiful
man. Nice job,
work.
though, from Miki to turn into that again.
I mean, this is Khabib-like pressure.
Yeah, this is unbelievable right now. Look at this. That might be it. Just when I say that. There you go.
It's another win for Khamzat Chimaev. He is a wrecking ball at welterweight as well. 2-0 in the UFC, 8-0 professionally. We have ourselves a new star.
And I think we're going to see Rhys McKee return to lightweight as well. He's a tall, rangy fighter, and he tried moving up to welterweight for a few fights, and he looked great doing it. But I think when you get to this level, you start seeing the size and the physicality of these guys. I mean, what an impressive performance that was. And unfortunately, we have no fights here next week, so we can't hang out for another one. He's taken no punches. I mean, what's that in 2 fights? He's taken no punches.
It's time for Step Up with Boost Mobile. Here are your replays.
All right, let's take a look here. He gets the body lock, gets the takedown ultimately, and from here on out, it's just Chimaev the whole way. Rhys McKee showed his toughness. He fought through it as best he possibly could. But the control that this man has is relentless. Again, he didn't even have to show his stand-up. This is good enough for me. If he keeps putting on performances like this, I'm fine with that. And just constant ground and pound and just insane. Beautiful performance again from Khamzat Chimaev. Just a beautiful performance.
They're going to stop this fight if he doesn't move.
Chimaev trying to close the show. Midway through round 1.
These are big shots. These are big shots by Chimaev.
Yeah, he's under the under the chin here. Could be the end.
The Leech is still fighting. He moved the lock. He was able to find the top hand, Paul. That's why he's still able. Now it's tight. Yeah, now it's tight. Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep.
Oh, that's in tight. That's so tight. He's trying to turn in the leeches as tough as they come.
Yeah, he's well, he's trying to get his back fully. He doesn't have the right angle yet. Now he's got the right angle, Paul. The leech is creating angles. Look at this. Now he's got the right angle.
Oh, he's got to fight the hand. He's got to sleep if he doesn't fight the hand, DC.
It's over. It's over, Paul. It's over.
That is it. 10-0. The hype is real. Khamzat Chimaev remarkably does it again.
By switching sides, he got the right angle. The leech's shoulders were off of him on the right side. When he went left, he got that side. He put him squarely on his back, his chest. He had the leech's back on his chest, and he got the finish. Wow.
Have you ever seen a phenom like Khamzat Chimaev? 6-1 favorite coming in. Could have been 12-1.
Yeah.
There's no welterweight in the world that he trains with because
he's too good. But John, I'm pointing to the screen. Look at how many strikes the leech landed again. I mean, that's not the first guy that's had a big fat 0 on their strikes landed when they fought Khamzat Chimaev.
There's been 1 strike landed, I think, right?
Yes.
I'm not kidding.
In all of his fights.
In all of his fights.
4 UFC fights, he's given up 1 strike.
1 strike.
All right, now look at tonight's freaky fast finish. It is brought to you by Jimmy John's.
1 strike, DC.
I mean, right here you see Chimaev lift him. He carries him over to the boss. He's like, hey man, I got him. He's gonna say all kind of crazy things. Throws him down. And then from here it was just Khamzat Chimaev eventually working to the finish. It was punches, punches. Right here he gets the back. But watch, you'll see the left shoulder of the leech. It's not on top of Chimaev. So it's easy for him to defend. Not easy per se, but it's easier. But then once he switched sides, he switched the side of the choke. Now the leech is squarely on his chest. And now it's just a matter of how long it takes for Ling Jingliang to fall asleep.
You see, he fights the hands, yeah. But he just kept adjusting, and he's going to be relentless like that until he gets the finish. That's what makes Khamzat so dangerous to squeeze, too. I mean, look at the face of the leech, but you know what? Credit to the leech. Went out on his shield, and he fought every inch of that as hard as he could, but...
That jab continuously. Oh! Huge right hand for Hendo! Shogun trying to recover!
when you think it's over, the right hand of Dan Henderson explodes, and there you see the effects of it. Incredible timing on a right hook. Flush to the nose of Shogun as they break the clinch.
And the fans here in attendance are stunned. Dan Henderson recovering from some early knockdowns to make it 2 wins over Shogun Rua. Let's get to the move of the fight. It is brought to you by Metro PCS, where nationwide 4G LTE is $40 period.
And here they're clinched up, and right on the exit, Dan Henderson throws a haymaker of a right hook and finishes up. Shogun's got a hold of the leg, but Herb Dean recognizes just how hurt Shogun was. And when he stops this fight, this is a great stoppage. Shogun's gonna collapse back in agony. Flush to the nose, a vicious right hook from Dan Henderson. No matter what happens, how old he gets, that right hand can finish anybody.
And how about the wherewithal from Dan Henderson when he believed Shogun Rua was out, got that message to Herb Dean to try to minimize some of that damage. While those who try
is circling Mike towards his left, which is Dan Henderson's power side. As he goes towards his left, he runs into the big right hand of Dan Henderson, and that's what his coach didn't want. That's it. Tell you something, don't ever sleep on Dan Henderson. People think just because he's 38 years old, he's done. Dan Henderson is an animal. Michael Bisping is still unconscious.
Our fight replay brought to you by Bud Light.
That is a huge, huge victory for Dan Henderson. Bisping circles right into the big right hand. Out cold, and here's another one just for good measure. And that one stiffened up his toes. Hey, you see it again? He's out cold already. Henderson's on top of him. Bam! He's still out cold, Mike. Here we go again in slow motion. Boom! Separates him from his senses, and this right here is revenge. That last right hand was ruthless.
Joe, Bisping had never been finished or knocked out.
But Horcher's doing a good job of getting that knee in place. Even though he's getting pounded on, Horcher's demonstrating some very good defense, Mike. That left knee is getting into play, and it's making it more difficult. He's moving his head well on the ground. But look at that, boom, pass it like butter, right back into side control again. But Horcher spinning and moving. Horcher is not here to lose, Mike. He's not giving up, but now it's the mounted crucifix. He actually put himself in it by trying to regain
Nurmagomedov looking to finish it here.
Horcher's in trouble, big trouble.
40 significant ground strikes and counting now.
And to get out of this is very difficult when you're fresh. And after you've been getting beat up for a round and a half, it's even harder. He's got to really explode. James Waring is going to step in and stop this fight.
Unless Horcher defends himself.
But Horcher bucked and moved. He's got to keep doing that.
Big shots again from the Eagle.
Horcher's got to demonstrate that he's trying to get out. He can't just stay there and eat shots. He's got to move. And Nurmagomedov starts teeing off with elbows. This could be over.
How about the toughness and heart of Daryl Horcher?
Well, we knew that, the fact that he was able to take this fight on such short notice against one of the best lightweights in the world for his UFC debut. Arguably the best lightweight in the world.
Knee on belly again.
I mean, he's undefeated. You look at his performances inside the Octagon, Nurmagomedov's a monster. So Horcher's gets nothing but respect for this fight, no matter what happens.
Trying to flatten him out. Got 2 hooks in. With 2 minutes on the clock here in the second round.
I mean, make no mistake about it, Nurmagomedov's dominated. But Horcher's not giving up. Now Nurmagomedov's got the body lock, and he's got his back, full body triangle. Now back to just mounted on his back here and just pounded on him.
Big punches from Nurmagomedov there. Wow. To the body and head.
But Horcher covering up, you know, this could easily be stopped. And it wouldn't be a bad stoppage.
It is right there. It is all over. Khabib Nurmagomedov. 7-0 in the UFC.
This is a good fight for Khabib Nurmagomedov because it's an excellent opportunity to get some work in, knock off the Octagon rust, get back on track, get another W. And for Darrell Horcher, this is an excellent fight for him as well. Darrell Horcher is a tough guy. What he did tonight is take a fight on short notice against arguably the best lightweight in the world, a fight that no one wanted. When Tony Ferguson fell out of this fight, it was incredibly hard to get Nurmagomedov an opponent. That's why Darrell Horcher is here, and that's why Darrell Horcher is now in the UFC and earned the respect of me and all the other people watching this fight.
Move of the Fight, sponsored by Metro PCS, where you get nationwide coverage on the blazing fast 4G LTE T-Mobile network for $30, period. Some serious damage done with the ground and pound.
Some serious damage done in many positions where the fight could have been stopped, and Horcher somehow or another gutted it out and kept moving. And James Waring just looking at this in this point and really had to rescue it. Waring, by the way, who is a former belt holder in both boxing and kickboxing, you know, a combat sports veteran himself, just knew that.
But first and foremost, he has to attack the hand control of Khabib. See Khabib's father, Abdulmanap, right there. Proud to be in his son's corner tonight. Now, a possible... Nope, Nurmagomedov bails. It's enough to make it real ugly. It's just mean. Neck cranking you, always right across your jaw. You can't breathe, it hurts your nose. And it's not really... That's in. That's in. Nurmagomedov under the chin. There's the top! Khabib Nurmagomedov, 28-0! Incredible. Absolutely incredible the way he dominates people in the grappling. Never seen anything like it. And this time a big hug for the UFC president, Dana White. And Dana's gonna like that a lot more than what happened the last time around. The standard upon which all lightweights will be judged. Khabib Nurmagomedov submits Dustin Poirier in round 3. Wow. I mean, complete dominance from Khabib in that fight. And Dustin Poirier is no slouch, let me tell you. Not at all. And certainly not at all the way Dustin Poirier drew it up tonight, but the celebration is on in Abu Dhabi with all the pressure firmly in his red corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov delivers yet again. The perfect streak continues, and Dominic, in modern-day mixed martial arts, this is just so difficult to do, and yet he continues to take on the lightweight division's best and is able to finish Dustin Poirier tonight. And it always starts with his takedown. I mean, you look at the speed of his shots. First he wears you out, and then the speed is just so quick how he gets in, pushes you against the fence. And this is a great guillotine. I mean, this is in. But this is what he's got. This is his Hail Mary right here, Dustin Poirier. It's in, and he did not give up on it, but the way that Khabib kept moving his hips side to side to get space and eventually work his neck out, that took all the air out of Dustin to go for that last guillotine and all the muscle out of his arms, and then that allowed Khabib to be able to go for that choke at the end. He softens him up a little and then sinks it in, and you see him get that hand behind the head, and he knows that that's it. Beautiful finish, perfect display of mixed martial arts grappling from Khabib Nurmagomedov again. Well, since UFC 178 in 2014, when Poirier fought Conor McGregor, he had lost just one.
He locked him.
Gustafson's in trouble.
Big right hand, just missed. Rumble fields it.
He went high with the head kick. Nice uppercut by Gustafson. Gustafson's still dangerous, and Rumble clipped him again. Oh, nice right hand by Gustafson. Rumble can't get crazy here. He's got to be careful. And he went high with the kick.
Gustafson trying to take down trouble. Gustafson, he's locked. Rumble trying to finish Alexander Gustafson. He's in big trouble. Anthony Rumble Johnson.
He's all over Gustafson.
Back at it.
He's just looking to recover, but he's in big, big, big trouble here.
Big shots by Anthony Johnson.
Oh, that was a
It's all over. Anthony Rumble Johnson finishes Alexander Gustafsson.
Wow. That was impressive. Anthony Rumble Johnson as advertised. As we said, that might be the most dangerous guy in the division. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So strong.
Massively strong, right?
So ridiculously strong. Almost incomparable how strong he is compared to everyone else in the division.
Joe, let's take a look at our move of the fight. Sponsored all night by Metro PCS. Nationwide, 4G LTE, riding on the T-Mobile network for $40 period.
Mike, I think he hurt him with the first punch he threw. It was right there on the jaw. He hurt him with that one and dropped him. But I think he hurt him with the very first jab he landed. He hit so hard. I mean, look at there. He's landing that shot. His right foot isn't even on the ground. And here's the finish. It's a big uppercut under the armpit here that really convinced Marc Goddard to step in. You see the head just wobble. I mean, he's just turtling up there, and Goddard gave him every opportunity to recover, but he was just laying there. He could have stopped this fight even before that, because he's really out of it. I mean, if he let him stand back up, he probably would be barely able to stand. He got hit so hard and so often by one of the biggest knockout strikers in the UFC
Who has just won the biggest...
Great explosiveness.
Good leg kick by Burns. Good jab by Johnson.
Not only a good jab, but the way he extended it and turned the shoulders.
Well, you know, he's been training with Kung Lee, and you saw in his corner.
Oh! It is all over!
Wow!
What a head kick!
I was just about to say,
Johnson!
He's been training with Kung Lee and Josh Thompson, so of course his striking is improved, and bam! Wow!
That is a neck kick extraordinaire.
Look at this head kick. Oh, on the button.
He was out immediately, Joe.
Oh, out cold. Watch how he switches it and boom. Beautiful head kick.
Keeping at a distance here. Dan Henderson has dished out a ton of punishment throughout his career, has taken a few big shots as well, but no one has been able to put him away. And no surprise, mutual respect, the story of the first 60 seconds. Hendo dropping down, and Belfort drops him. Not sure if it was a shot or if Henderson was knocked off balance there. Vitor Belfort trying to finish off Henderson. Huge kick. Murgliano steps in. Vitor Belfort has done it again. Left kick once again. We saw it against Bisping. Henderson seemed to be hurt there. As he was getting up, Belfort threw that left kick. Henderson was trying to get back to his feet. Murgliano stopped the fight there. But just like that, you'll see Belfort buying his time, circling, not doing anything, and out of nowhere, just explodes. And just when you thought Vitor Belfort couldn't top his previous performance, he does so. He becomes the first to finish Dan Henderson with strikes here tonight in Brazil. Wow. All right, let's get to the move of the fight. It is brought to you by Metro PCS, now nationwide 4G LTE. Well, again, Belfort just kind of watching, analyzing. Look at that left hook. Was he off balance? Nope. Left hook right to the jaw. Knocked Henderson down. And from there, Belfort was swarming him with punches. But it wasn't until Henderson got back to his feet that Belfort was able to finish the job. Henderson still kind of hurt there, fighting hard to get back to his feet. Just as he got back to his feet, Belfort sent him right back down. You can see Henderson's eyes roll back. Excellent stoppage from Murgliano here. Boom!
Uppercut. Caught him.
He hurt him.
Franklin is in trouble. Belfort looking to finish.
He's out.
It is all over.
He's out.
Vitor Belfort has defeated Rich Franklin.
Wow. That's how fast Vitor can end fights.
That's the Phenom. And what a classy guy. Goes right in to check on Rich Franklin. Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. The difference is drinkability.
He caught him with a jab, caught him with a little right hook. The left hand dropped him, pushes him down, hit him with a right hook there. There's a left hook that hurt him. There's another left, and one more, and that's a wrap.
Vitor Belfort.
The lightning speed and counter punches that this guy delivers. So hard for guys to deal with. Tell you what, Anderson Silva has
There it is. Huge connection by Whittaker. Follows up with a jab now.
Head kick sits him down for a second.
Oh! An uppercut from Whittaker. And that'll do it. How about the Reaper? Robert Whittaker with a monumental statement in Riyadh.
Unbelievable. Robert Whittaker does it again, and does it in style.
Wow. Just like that, Aliskerov's 7-fight winning streak is a thing of the past, and Whittaker is on the short list now at 85.
Hey, John, we talked about it's 2 months to Perth. Robert Whittaker comes out of here pretty clean. Maybe that dude turns around as a backup. He said he'd be down. Now, it seems like that's a real possibility.
Robert Whittaker perfecting his craft. What a highlight tonight, Michael.
Oh, without question, Robert Whittaker at his devastating finest. I mean, the man's an absolute monster. Let's take a look at this. Steps in, jab, right hand, perfect. Wobbles Aliskerov. He's trying to recover that. The leg kick comes over the top, drops him, and it's the uppercut. The same uppercut that Khamzat Chimaev landed on him, but that was perfect.
But Mike,
that was signature. Robert Whittaker.
But even watching Robert Whittaker there, right? Instead of rushing with his hands, he tries to throw a head kick. Then he takes his time, he engages him, right? Trying to finish him, he goes, head kick. Okay, I got him hurt. Let me not just start throwing hands. He throws the head kick. That's one of his best combinations. Boom. Okay, I don't get him. Now watch him. Okay, I'm going to measure him. Okay, I think I see uppercut. Bang. That's experience. That's a guy that has fought at the top of the sport for a really, really long time.
And you saw, sorry, Mike.
No, you're good. I was going to say, look at that in slow motion. What a shot.
And there was a momentary pause from Whittaker because it looked like maybe there would be a walk-off, a strike or two for good measure. Robert Whittaker, man, has he distanced himself now from that result last summer against Dricus du Plessis.
Robert Whittaker. Looks like his head's cleared. Now he's got Brunson's attention. He's not going away as quickly as his last 4 opponents did. Good work from Whittaker so far. Brunson scrambling. He's rushing forward.
Oh!
Big left hook!
Brunson got countered. Whittaker has Derek Brunson on the ropes.
Brunson's rocked. Whittaker's got to pick his shots. He has to pick his shots here. He's a nice swelling shot on Brunson. He looks rocked, he's still dazed.
Yeah, Whittaker bombing away with uppercuts, now the straight right.
Great work pacing himself here. Oh! Brunson's got an eye closed, he can't see out of his right eye. Good takedown defense, beautiful elbow on the inside.
This place is deafening.
Oh!
Robert Whittaker with a head kick.
How is Brunson standing? Uppercuts from Whittaker.
There goes Brunson. Robert Whittaker. Whittaker has knocked out Derek Brunson in the first round.
The crowd are on their feet. Absolutely amazing performance from the 25-year-old New Zealander. Weathered the early storm, took some shots against the fence, defended some beautiful takedowns, and landed some clean uppercuts in the clinch.
There is a new middleweight contender in the UFC, Robert Whittaker. And for Derek Brunson. Certainly a disappointing result here tonight. A little bit wild with the hands, as has been the case with him in the past, and he paid for it dearly tonight, Dan.
Here, that's happy, all right? Congratulations, Robert.
So Robert Whittaker, 5th fight at middleweight now, 5-0. A monumental finish of Derek Brunson tonight. The move of the fight is sponsored by Metro PCS, where you get nationwide coverage on the blazing fast 4G LTE T-Mobile network for $30 period.
As I was saying, John, I think right before, he moves back, he counters with a beautiful left hook. He allows the arm to roll in the shoulder socket. And what a head kick. How Brunson stayed on his feet from that, I will never know. But Whittaker knew that end was near. He kept pouring on the pressure, and Brunson could do nothing. Great stoppage by Herb Dean and a fantastic performance from Robert Whittaker.
Wanderlei Silva, Keith Jardine. Jardine in the gray trunks, Silva in the black trunks.
Keith has a very unorthodox style that gives a lot of people a lot of problems.
Including the Iceman, Chuck Liddell. He's going to want to keep Silva on the outside. If Silva gets inside and throws some of those knees, it could be good night. And down goes Jardine.
Keith's in trouble.
Jardine in big trouble. Silva trying to finish. It is all huge.
Victory for Wanderlei Silva.
The axe murderer.
Wow. Wanderlei is back.
Wanderlei Silva runs inside the Octagon for the first time since 1999.
How pumped is that guy? That is a huge victory for Wanderlei.
He said he wanted a quick knockout, and he got it.
Keith Jardine is still down. Still down and flat on his back right now.
Wanderlei Silva wanted to walk over a couple of times to check on Jardine. He is such pure class. Take a look at our Bud Light fight replay.
Keith throws a kick. Wanderlei counters with a right hand. Drops him. Left hand, right hand. Keith's in big trouble here, and Wanderlei swarms on him. He's got probably the best killer instinct and finishing of any fighter in MMA. If he's got you hurt, he swarms on you. And here he's swarming all over Keith. Keith is trying to get back to his feet. He's trying to retain guard, and Wanderlei's got him mounted. Keith's dazed. He's in big trouble here. One punch after another. Mercifully saved.
The fight replay brought to you by Bud Light, ultimate refreshment, superior drinkability.
Kung is most certainly pacing himself.
Wanderlei goes for the head kick.
Looks for a knee and a head kick.
Oh, big right hand! Big right hand by Wanderlei Silva.
Wanderlei's got a guillotine here. Here's a knee. There's another one. These are powerful knees. Oh, ferocious
looking to finish it right here. Wanderlei Silva looking to finish this fight.
Big trouble, Mike. Big trouble.
Big deep breath. Again.
No.
It is all over.
That's a bad stoppage.
Wanderlei Silva has defeated Kung Lee.
You know what? Wanderlei had him hurt, but Kung Lee was going for the takedown there. I really disagree with that stoppage. Kung Lee was most certainly hurt, but
some vicious knees with that Muay Thai attack. Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go.
And here we see Wanderlei swarming him. This is just vintage Wanderlei Silva. The head kick, and there's a nice right hand that hurt him. He jumps on him. And here's the knees, big knees by Wanderlei. Look how he gets the body into those knees. Huge knees. And here's the end. The referee had a close look on him. Kong's fighting back here, though. Kong takes a deep breath. Wanderlei catches him with a jab. And there's another knee. But see here, Kong is holding on to the single, and Wanderlei throws some hammer fist, but, you know, either way, an excellent performance from Wanderlei, a huge victory for him.
For openings here off his back, but so far has done nothing. He's good, doing a good job defensively, though. Big elbow, a shot there. Oh, yeah, that hurt him. He's hurt.
Jon Jones with the finish. Ferris hurt. Jon Jones.
That's it.
It is all over.
Wow.
Jon Jones defeats Brandon Vera.
Wow.
Vicious elbow.
Whatever it is, it hurt Brandon Vera very, very badly. I don't think I've ever seen him turn like that.
You could hear it, Joe.
Yeah. Let's take a look at it here. Oh, man. Let's see it again.
Boom!
Oh, man, the point of the elbow right in the eye socket. He might have a fractured orbital here, Mike. That is just...
I was thinking the same thing.
Picture perfect. I mean, the way he's covering his eyes.
And he did that when he used his wrestling.
Oh!
Again, they battle in another big knee. 45 seconds on the clock in the second.
He's got a choke.
Trying to choke him out and finish the fight here.
Lyoto's in trouble.
Trying to finish this fight.
It
is all over. It is all over.
Wow.
Jon Jones remains the UFC light heavyweight champion.
Okay, baby, you're all right. You know where you're at, baby?
And this is a huge victory for Jon, because this is the first time that Jon had been in any kind of trouble in a fight. He got tagged. We saw him a bit tentative. He adjusted, used his full set of skills. And look at that. He caught him with that left hand, put him down. Knee to the body, and here's the standing guillotine. Now look how he switches it and pushes it up. Cody McKenzie style here. Look at that standing guillotine. Look at the twist on his neck. And Jon's holding him up here. And Lyoto's right arm goes limp, and his left arm is stuck up there. And Big John McCarthy thankfully recognizes it. He sees that right arm go limp. Wow, what a fight. And what a huge, huge victory for Jon Jones.
Because he survived.
Romero able to eat it.
Man, what a chin for both of these guys. Both these guys have eaten some big shots, and look at this.
Yeah, now Bronson's got to be careful. The hands are starting to lower, and Romero is starting to gain confidence. Cracks again there.
What I like from Romero is he's starting to slip his head off that center line. Another big left hand and hurt Brunson.
And Derek Brunson is wobbling now. Down goes Brunson.
Romero trying to finish him off now. Brunson on his back.
And the mouthpiece goes out. Yoel Romero sensing the finish.
Brunson is hurt. They may finish this right now.
Oh, the end is coming for Yoel Romero. Brunson continues to cover up. He is without his mouthpiece. 2 minutes now to go in this one.
You got to get out of there if you want to stay in the fight.
Brunson's been opened up considerably here.
Romero needs to be going for it here. Needs to throw a barrage of shots. He's trying to just pick his shots here. He still has over a minute and a half to finish it, but he has to pull it on. Brunson does not have his mouth guard. And he hasn't responded here.
Stoppage has got to be coming soon. Man alive, Yoel Romero has done it again.
What a comeback from Yoel Romero. Brunson was on his way to the biggest win of his career, and it was the left hand of Romero that changed everything.
So 3 fights, 3 knockouts now for Yoel Romero. And Derek Brunson is wearing it, to say the least.
What a crazy finish to this fight.
All right, the move of the fight is brought to you by Metro PCS, where nationwide 4G LTE is $40, period.
Brunson was in control. There was a left hand that landed before that. This was the one, though, that dropped him. Brunson did his best to stay in this fight. There's another left hand for Romero, an uppercut. Romero really showed a lot of heart and killer instinct in this fight. He was on his way to losing this one against Brunson, who was fighting a brilliant fight, but Romero just relentless with those elbows to the body. Brutal.
Yeah, Derek Brunson fighting a near-perfect fight up to that point in time, but all praise to...
Third and final round.
This is shaping up to be very interesting, Mike. Very different corner. Talking to Chris Weidman at the end of round 2 than in 1-1. Very nice kick to the body.
And then they both throw kicks at the same time.
Flying knee, he knocked him out. Wow. That's it, this fight's over.
It is all over. Yoel Romero.
Wow. Wow.
That is an extremely dangerous man.
Look at this, right in front of us.
Soldier of God.
Wow, and look at a massive gash on the head of Chris Weidman. I mean, he is just pouring blood here as he sits up. And he is still really, really badly hurt. He's trying to sit up, but you look at the way his hands are moving. I mean, he's barely supporting himself. He got really, really badly hurt there.
Fight Replay brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
And this is what we were talking about. Romero, the sensational, explosive ability that he possesses. I mean, this fight could have been stopped right there for sure and wasn't, unfortunately, because it's over. And Mario Yamasaki lets him take a couple really unnecessary shots. I mean, he flew at him there, and boom, drops bombs on him. Watch this again. Boom! I mean, literally launched himself through the air. Wow. What a knockout for Yoel Romero. Unbelievable.
Joe, it looked like Chris Weidman was looking to either fake or shoot. Look for the takedown, and Matt.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is huge.
Big shots from Velasquez on Lesnar. Brock's back up.
Brock back to his feet, but Cain has a leg again.
Brock just swinging with anything right now. Velasquez, Lesnar, spinning out of control. Cain Velasquez eats an huge knee. Huge knee to the body. Lesnar's in big trouble. Cain Velasquez looking to finish Brock Lesnar.
Plenty of time left. 2 minutes in the round. Knee to the belly. Brock Lesnar is exhausted.
Cain continuing to punish.
Brock Lesnar has got to hold on to Cain Velasquez and try to clear his mind, because he's getting smashed here.
90 seconds left in the round. Velasquez with a knee on the midsection.
The problem is this is not Shane Carwin. He's going to pick his shots. He learned from watching Carwin. He's going to pick his shots, and he's not going to gas himself out.
Lesnar trying to get back up, and he does, but he's exhausted, and he gets rocked again. Lesnar covering up. Velasquez pouring it on. Hammer fist. 15 seconds. It is all over. Cain Velasquez is the UFC heavyweight champion.
Complete, total domination.
first ever Mexican heavyweight champion.
That was a matter of technique versus horsepower, and technique just won in a big way. Total domination.
Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go.
Let's take a look at this again. Here, Brock's on the bottom, bloodied up badly. Look how badly he's caught on his cheek, and Cain is just smashing him. Brock is not intelligently defending himself, and Herb Dean stops the fight. And here you see Cain Velasquez just unloading on Brock Lesnar. Cain weathered the early storm, defended himself from the bottom, got right back up to his feet quickly, and made a big, big impression here tonight.
And as you said, Joe, he picked his spots in the ground and pound. He didn't.
Velasquez, on the other hand, tight and technical, very short, crisp. Oh, look at that combo.
Nogueira's down. Velasquez looking to finish. It is all over.
Wow.
Cain Velasquez has knocked out Minotauro Nogueira.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Man.
Okay, now he's been stopped.
Man. That was incredible.
Fight replay brought to you by Gamefly.com.
Wow. Let's take a look at that combination again, Mike. Look how technically perfect these punches are. Bing, bing. That one on the chin, the temple. Cain passes the guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ba-boom. That's a wrap. Let's see again here. On the chin. And they both punch at the same time. Cain's gets through. Minotauro goes down. Wow.
Explosive.
One more time. Bing. That's the big one. That one to the side. Passes the guard and just unloads. Referee Herb Dean saves Minotauro. Fights with Talis Leitis, the fights with, Damian Maia, where a lot of people felt like they were boring fights and they felt like they spent a lot of money on pay-per-view and they got ripped off. He goes for a head kick and he's down.
Right back up, though, is the Spider.
Henderson lands a knee.
Ducked under the head kick, took him down for just a split second. Now they're starting to open up. Vitor looking for the big left hand.
Outstanding head movement by Henderson.
Like we said, second to none.
Oh! He front kicked him in the face.
Absolutely right. Trying to finish. It is all over.
Kick to the face.
Anderson Silva remains the middleweight champion.
A front kick to the face.
Wow!
By the way, that's the first time Vitor has ever been knocked out like that. He was stopped by Randy, but it was a barrage of punches, grounded down over a long period of time. Wow.
Look at the class of both fighters. Anderson right there.
Let me tell you something. Not only is that the first time I've ever seen anybody knock a guy out with a front kick to the face in MMA, in any contact sport, in karate, in taekwondo, in kickboxing, I've never seen someone get knocked out with a front kick to the face. I need to see that again in the replay. It happened so fast. Here we go. Let's take a look at it again. Wow. It's almost like Vitor expected it to go to the body. I mean, he saw it coming, he didn't even move. Right to the chin. Incredible. And that's just one of the things about Anderson. He's so unpredictable. He does such wild, unorthodox stuff. The front kick is classically a kick that's used to the body. When a guy gets hit in the face, usually it just knocks him backwards. But Anderson landed it perfectly, the ball of the foot to the chin.
And he remains the middleweight champion.
He's the best.
Uppercut by Silva. Silva looking to get inside. He says, let's go.
This is why they said I should fight you.
Wow, he's standing right in front of him.
Silva, aggressive here in round one. Confident in his striking. Look at the hands low.
Yeah, I think
Ducks
he really
under.
does.
Oh, down goes Griffin.
I think he really is trying to send a message
Looking
here,
to finish the fight.
Forrest has got his feet on him, pushes him off.
He's rocked him twice here in round one. Griffin has huge heart, though. 145. Look at Silva. I mean, that's just amazing. And again.
He's out. He's out.
And it is all over. Henderson Silva has knocked out Boris Griffin.
Wow. Man.
Are you kidding me? The Spider is back.
He was never gone, man. He just never fought anybody who took crazy chances until now. You know, that's what happens when a guy like Forrest fights a guy like Anderson. A guy who takes crazy chances against a guy that technically skilled. I mean, Forrest, after he got tagged, looked so tentative and so slow.
Bud Light fight replay. The difference is drinkability.
Yeah, and here we see
Look at this,
Anderson
Joe.
shows complete disdain for the striking ability of Forrest. Look at that right hand. Look at that. I mean, that was just like a paw. He just slapped him, and that was it. Look at this. Bang. That's what did it. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, that's a walking away right jab, and not even a very hard one, it looks like. I think Forrest was already badly, badly hurt before that happened. That's one of the reasons why he looked up at the clock, but, I mean, this is one of... I love Forrest Griffin, but this is one of the most embarrassing knockouts I think we've ever seen.
Well, I think you bring up a great point, though, Joe. He was hurt not once, not twice, and that was basically the third strike.
Yeah, he was
just built like Brock Lesnar. He's a giant. And coincidentally, Randy Couture brought him in to help him train for Brock Lesnar. Easy takedown.
Yeah, Neil Wayne is a big, strong dude, 5-0, old school, a brown belt in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Or pardon me, his trainer, Neil Owen, is a brown belt. Wayne is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blue belt. But he's a brawler. Reminds me a little bit of Ian Freeman. And you remember what he did to Frank Mir. That was hard to watch.
He's inside control now, and this is rugged.
Well, so far, Wayne better than the last four opponents of Carwin. He lasted over a minute.
This is bad right here, man. Yeah. This guy is so heavy-handed that each punch carries just much more significance. Much more danger, can do much more damage.
Carwin went 2 minutes and 11 seconds in his mixed martial arts debut fight. The longest he's gone since that point is 141.
Mount, this is it.
Let's see how much longer this one lasts. Shane Carwin pounding away.
You can feel that.
It's all over.
You can feel that ground and pound through our table.
10-0.
I don't know what anybody's booing about.
Shane Carwin. Well,
I mean, if
Neil Wayne is a brick.
I understand, but you know, you gotta appreciate what you just saw.
He did it quickly.
As soon as he got the mount, that was a wrap.
Brought to you by Bud Light. The difference is drinkability.
And here you see it. Shane Carwin just getting on top of him and using all 265 pounds to his advantage. Just a solid, rock solid mount and just teeing off on Neil Wayne.
Shane Carwin.
Come on, guys, let's go, action, let's go.
What is this action? Let's go. They're fighting. There's a left by Carwin, a couple of big uppercuts. Frank Mir's in trouble.
Frank Mir's in big trouble. Carwin looking for the finish.
That's
Shane Carwin teeing off. Trying to finish Frank Mir.
It's over. It's over.
Can he survive? Wow.
Wow, look at this. He's grabbing a hold of an arm.
Carwin just exploded.
I think he's out, Mike. He's out. Jesus, stop it. He's unconscious.
Shane Carwin has defeated Frank Mir.
Wow.
That is some serious
smile on Brock's face. Shane Carwin's looking at Brock right now.
That's a scary, scary man. Those heavy hands.
Wow. Still hasn't made it out of the first round. 12-0.
And he took a lot of shots. Frank Mir's in trouble there. He got hit really, really hard there, Mike. Let's take a look at it again.
Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go. Frank tried to survive, but man, Carwin too big and strong.
Just the sheer power that he possesses in those uppercuts. Look at that. You see his legs give out. He's already in trouble here, and Shane is just swarming on him. I thought Dan Mergliata would have stopped it sooner. Let's take a look at it again. He's hit with these. He's getting hurt. The knees give out. And Carwin, smelling blood, just swarms all over him. And here's the end. He's already collapsing. He's flattened out. Easily could have been stopped there. I mean, I don't know what Dan Mergliata was waiting for. He was already out.
Shane Carwin has moved himself into the top faster. This Thanksgiving, if you're on his list, then you're already dead. Dwayne Johnson in faster in theaters Wednesday. Penn starts out quickly. Black trunks for Penn. Camouflage trunks for Hughes. Kick is caught. The Prodigy rocked him. BJ Penn has done it. It's all over. Wow. BJ Penn knocks out Matt Hughes.
Man.
Wow. 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 The Prodigy is back.
You know what? I knew coming into this fight that BJ was going to have an advantage in the striking, but I didn't know he was going to be able to take it out that quick. BJ just ran out of the octagon.
Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go.
BJ caught him with the right hand and had him hurt and just swarmed on him. Let's see it again. Look at this counter right over the top. Bam. Hughes drops. BJ just tees off of him, and that's a wrap.
That's a huge win on so many levels for BJ Penn.
Man, he looks fired up. He's on top of Troy Mandalonis' head screaming now.
Baby J.
I mean, that's that physical dexterity that he has with his legs. He's got the choke.
Here we go.
That's it. That's a wrap.
It is all over. BJ Penn is the UFC lightweight champion.
Sean Shark, how frustrating is that to hear those words?
That's real frustrating. It's something I've worked real hard to get, and it's something I still feel like belongs to me. So looks like it'll be me and BJ next, and get that belt back where it belongs, right in Minnesota.
Give us your thoughts on that fight.
It's not going to go like this one did. You know, I feel like my boxing's better than his. My cardio's better. My heart's bigger. You know, I mean, anything can happen in a fight, though.
Let's take a look at the beginning of the end. As soon as BJ had him mounted, Joe was in some big trouble. Rock solid mount by BJ. He rolls him over, gets his back, and in this position, the blood actually helps get the choke. It makes it more slippery. It helps that arm sink underneath the neck, and he's got it deep.
What a great bit of heart and courage. Diego looking to change levels early.
Nice. Inside leg kick.
Oh, good combination of Lauzon. Oh, he hurt him. Look at him finish it right here.
He hurt him again.
Caught him with that uppercut now. Possible submission attempt.
Oh!
Diego is up.
Diego fight back.
But
excellent
in big trouble.
exchange. He is in big trouble, Mike. And Lauzon's being very accurate here.
Again.
Oh!
Punishment coming from Lauzon. All over Sanchez. Those uppercuts, Joe.
And that left hook as well. That last one hurt him bad. He's in trouble. Oh, he's out of it. Look at
anything to survive.
That's it.
Lauzon finishing Diego Sanchez.
Wow. What a performance by Joe Lauzon. That was sensational. When you watch Diego Sanchez fight and you see some of the wars that he's been in, it makes it even more impressive the way Joe Lauzon was able to take him out in that first round. I mean, just accurate, precise, devastating power punches by Joe Lauzon.
Most finishes in UFC history. That's the 12th for Joe Lauzon, and perhaps the most impressive.
That was one of the most impressive of his career for sure, and especially considering who he just stopped. I mean, Diego's notoriously durable. Here's the first one. He cracks him with that left hand, and Diego's in all sorts of trouble there. He's trying to recover. He's reaching for Joe. Joe grabbed a hold of the guillotine there for a moment and teed off here. Here's a left hand. Here's the uppercut that missed. And there's a nice left hook. A right, a left, that left hand perfectly on the button. Just swarmed on him here. And he knew he was in trouble here. Referee had seen enough and rescues Diego from any further punishment. Just tremendous performance by Joe Lauzon.
Joe Lauzon stayed in pursuit of that leg. Pulver's up again and he pushes away. Pulver can explode with the left hand. If you don't believe it, ask John Lewis. Down goes Pulver
Good
again.
knee, but Lauzon got a left hook.
Down goes
Jens is
Pulver.
out.
And
He's out.
Over.
Unbelievable.
It is over. Joe Lauzon has upset Jens Pulver.
That is the biggest upset of the night. Jens Pulver was a 7-1 favorite for this fight. Wow. Joe Lauzon just bringing it on. Unbelievable. Wow. I think Jamie Presley's face says it all. Wow. I mean, that is impressive. Man.
Wow.
Jens Pulver might have taken Joe Lauzon lightly. Let's take a look at this. Jens slips here.
It's the knee, isn't it, Joe? Yep, got him with the knee.
It looks like, no, it's the left
it's
hook.
The left, yeah, it was
the
the
left
left,
hook.
yeah, absolutely.
The knee missed, the left hook, and Jens is out. Wow. What a huge victory for Joe Lauzon.
Bam.
Left hook, that's it right there. Very, very impressive.
Crazy sport that we have here.
Just taking him and stiffening up.
Under 3 minutes now to go.
Jacare likes that front kick up the middle.
Yeah.
And that'll take a lot out of your sail.
And it's not like a teep, not like a Muay Thai teep, it's a karate Taekwondo style.
Yeah, he's snapping it in there.
Oh! Man, he's a savage in there today.
Oh,
look at that kick
again.
to the body.
Oh! Big right. And now back to the body goes Souza. It is down! Dan Miragliotta has yet to stop the fight. Souza stops striking. Now he stops it. Shavkat Souza knocks out Chris Weidman.
That's crazy. Jacare tried to say stop the fight. Dan said it's not stopped yet. And he hit him again, and it clearly, Jacare was correct there.
In a career full of big wins, you can argue none bigger than that one for Ronaldo Souza.
Wow. What a fight. And Paul, this is literally exactly
we just
what
talked
you were
about
saying.
that.
Exactly. Anything could happen at any moment, and something just did. He got caught with a big shot. He got dropped and stopped. I mean, literally in a fight where, I mean, that's as close a fight as you're ever going to see.
Wow. This replay brought to you by Nemiroff, bold character since 1872.
Unbelievable.
Such a crazy sport. And here it comes.
Right on the temple.
Right on the temple, and his legs
almost delayed, right?
Yeah. His legs completely gave out, and Jacare pleads with the referee to stop it.
And you can see when Chris is, look at this, man.
Yeah, his eyes rolled back in his head, and Jacare says, come on, man.
He's too tough for his own good. Again. You let him hit him, what, four more times?
And look, he's hitting him completely defenseless. Chris doesn't even know what's going on. Let's see this again. Boom! His legs just shut off. He lays there, his eyes are rolled back.
Yeah.
And Jacare says, come on, man, this is over.
Props to Jacare. He didn't even want to have to put those shots in. He didn't even want to land those extra ones. He knew it was over.
And you understand, given the
Dan
stakes.
didn't help it out there at all.
Right. Jacare from this position loves to lock in the Kimura. Has a nasty head and arm choke, a Katagatame that he likes to use. And look at this, he's in the omoplata. Looked like Camozzi was gonna get a reversal out of it, but Jacare transitioned to a beautiful omoplata shoulder lock here. Now turns it into a reversal and gets side control.
Well, once again, Chris Camozzi hanging tough in some compromising situations. Jacare back to side control here. And again, keeping that knee on the midsection as he transitions to the full mount.
And here's that head and arm we were talking about. Katagatame for Jacare.
And Chris Camozzi's out. Jacare Souza. Welcome to the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Wow.
Classic Jacare Souza. He used to do it when he competed as a grappler and as a jiu-jitsu practitioner. He's done it again here in MMA. An absolute beast, John.
And he makes it look easy. The 14th submission victory in his MMA career.
He's just looking more and more comfortable as a mixed martial artist out there. Great striking, takedowns. Just does it all.
All right, the move of the fight is brought to you by Metro PCS. 4G LTE for all.
Or here he is, inside control. Knee on belly, goes right into the mount position. That's all he needed, right there. Camozzi's arm got trapped to the other side. Jacare not gonna let him get away with that. This is as elite as it gets in jiu-jitsu.
So was that the best move of the night? Tweet and let us know at #MetroMove. And of course, tune into the UFC post-fight show on Fuel TV for the winning move. That was the expected outcome here tonight.
Just not been on the ground.
That's correct.
All night.
This is not a good position for Patrick to be in.
How does Patrick get out of this, Ben?
It's very different. He has to hook his foot on Royce's foot and then turn him over.
He's taking a pounding.
Yes, he is.
Taking a pounding.
This is, the towel is in already. Patrick will not like this. He will not like this. Royce is the ruler. He is the greatest champion on the planet right now.
Yes, he did accept it.
Unbelievable.
Those blows were devastating.
He is the Ultimate Fighting Champion. 2 consecutive times, 2 events. They both really respect each other.
Absolutely.
That
beautiful.
Severn might be in trouble now. When you raise the butt up like that, you're trying to pull the head out.
Gracie maneuvering, whatever he can do to stay in it.
That's it. Oh! He choked him out. He choked him out.
Talk to me.
Unbelievable.
Gracie amazingly hung in there.
Don't you ever say that again, Jeff.
About what, Jim?
About a wrestler. I'm just
Gracie is a
excited.
wrestler. He's a ground attack specialist.
Gracie wins.
Unbelievable proficiency at finishing moves.
Unbelievable.
What a comeback. He hung in there to the very end. It didn't look like he could ever mount a charge.
What can I say? This man hung for 15 minutes against a man
absolutely
80 pounds
unbelievable.
Heavier.
What a performance by Gracie.
Whoa.
On his back almost the entire match. His corner urging him on, and somehow he just hung in there. He would not tap out.
His ability to defend, his proficiency at all of those down positions, and a wrestler doesn't practice striking and choking in a down position. And that is what Gracie is so good at. Severn did everything he wanted to, but be able to finish.
There was the takedown early in the match, and that's the way it went for 14, 15 minutes.
Severn had his chances. Gracie very astute down here.
Severn could not finish, Jim.
Well, no, he couldn't finish. He didn't have the particular technique, but he was fighting a man that not only know how to get you, but he plays the defense.
Here's the tap out. Watch the left hand. That's it. Gracie chokes him out.
But the
Good job by Ferguson to defend.
Excellent scramble, and now he's going for the darts. He's got a wicked, wicked darts choke with those long arms. Barbosa very solid on the ground as well, but he was breathing heavy. Good defense so far. Ferguson's got it.
He's got it. Ferguson has done it again. The winning streak is at 7. What a fight by two of the best lightweights on the planet. We all got to witness it tonight. As anticipated as our main event, it lived up to the hype and then some. The high performance highlight is sponsored by NOS. Drink NOS with complex 6 for enhanced mental focus and high performance energy.
Well, you can basically show the entire fight as the highlight, but here's the takedown attempt from Barbosa. Beautiful scram by Tony Ferguson. Looks for the front headlock. Barbosa shakes him up, immediately switches to the darts, a choke he is known for, and as Barbosa defends, pushes away the hips, separates away and gets some space, Ferguson still able to generate enough torque to finish this. Gorgeous technique from Tony Ferguson. God, this guy is dangerous. Look at this, look at how tight that is. Forces Barbosa to tap. What an outstanding fight.